Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. A victim is in critical condition after a shooting in Buffalo County early this morning. According to a press release from the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office, at 2:17 a.m. they received a report of a male that was shot at George's Lounge Bar in the township of Buffalo. Upon arrival, police found a victim with a severe gunshot wound to the abdomen. That victim was transported to a Winona hospital with life-threatening injuries. The police now have the suspect, 39-year-old Damian Wynn, in custody. He's facing charges of first-degree attempted homicide and probation violation. Trace amounts of fentanyl were uncovered at Chippewa Falls Senior High School. According to a letter from Principal Donna Goodman, a Ziploc bag containing a white powder was found in a women's restroom by custodial staff on Wednesday. An on-site school police officer ran a chemical test on the substance, which came back positive for fentanyl. School staff is checking security camera footage to further investigate the situation. A police canine searched the rest of the school and found nothing else of concern.
As we look at cloudy conditions, we have Easter coming up for tomorrow, but we got some changes, maybe some precipitation to kind of monitor, especially towards the afternoon hour, but not expecting that in the morning. Temperatures overnight 35 for La Crosse, getting back up into the mid-40s by noon. Cloud cover is really going to be the story as we go through at least the first half of Easter. Same story for Eau Claire, upper 20s, once again then climbing back up to the mid-40s. Light winds, but cloud cover, a lot more of that than you would see sun. Big picture shows overnight, just the wind, northeast winds continuing as temperatures fall back into the 30s. Most locations maybe into the 20s up to the north, but it should remain dry through your morning hours. Once again, we see the moisture begin to increase because we do have a system that will be coming through the area, and that's the showers that I'll time out for Easter in the afternoon and continuing into the evening, but we have more rain potentially for April Fool's Day. That could be snow coming into Monday night into Tuesday. But good news, if you like warm temperatures, we do have some 60s potentially in the forecast, and I'll break all that down a bit later in the broadcast.
Thanks, Greg. Amidst concerns of foul play and accusations of inadequate response from local law enforcement, the family of Peter Martin rallies outside Duluth's federal building, urging the FBI's involvement in the search for their missing loved one, whose disappearance on March 8th has prompted community-wide efforts for answers. Cora Kopp has more from Duluth.
A rally today outside Duluth's federal building held by the family of Peter Martin, a brother, cousin, uncle, and father who disappeared March 8th.
He loved that little girl. He loves his family. He wouldn't have just got up and left without telling someone where he was going.
He wasn't involved in gangs, drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. He's a good kid.
His family wants the FBI, whose offices are inside this building, to get involved in the search because they fear foul play may have led to his disappearance. And they say Fond du Lac PD is failing to treat Peter's case with urgency.
They're not handling this the proper way. They need actual law enforcement that knows how to handle something like this, and it's not Fond du Lac Police.
The family's criticism gaining the attention of Fond du Lac Band Chairman Kevin Dupuis, who issued a statement today saying, in part, we respect the decisions and approaches of our police department. Our thoughts and prayers remain with Peter's family and the community. Meanwhile, the Fond du Lac Band did activate an emergency operations center, which requires all divisions of the tribal nation to donate available resources to Peter's search. We also heard from the Minnesota BCA today, who plans to meet with the tribal leaders next week about the case. Martin's friends, family, and community hoping as many people and agencies as possible can get involved to help bring Peter home.
The people who are involved know who they are. They need to come forward and say something.
Bring my brother home.
Well, today was the first ever Ho-Chunk Nation Founders Powwow. This event gives the Ho-Chunk people a place to gather in song and dance and celebrate their founders. The powwow featured games of lacrosse, song and dance contests, as well as a moccasin tournament. We spoke with the president of the Ho-Chunk Nation, who told us this event is a chance to take a look back in the past.
This is an opportunity for us to step back in the past and take a look at where we began, how we began, and in doing so, we always look back to see where we are, to project where we're going, and this is really what progressive government should be about.
This was the inaugural Ho-Chunk Nation Founders Powwow. they plan to make it an annual event in every March moving forward. A voting rally was held this afternoon for the La Crosse Democratic Party. Party members rallied to get out the vote across Wisconsin ahead of the April 2nd spring election. Kelly Leibold is a La Crosse County board candidate. One of her goals is to connect people with resources and information throughout our community. She says there are many key issues throughout Wisconsin that she would like to tackle.
As a brain cancer survivor, I am aware of the difficulty in navigating the healthcare industry, whether it be insurance or the healthcare providers themselves. I believe that folks deserve access to affordable, accessible healthcare.
She adds that engaged and informed citizens make for stronger communities. The 52nd annual Easter egg toss was held today at the Onalaska Omni Center. The event was packed with fun activities from face painting to photo opportunities with the Easter Bunny. Participants were grouped into 4 age categories, ensuring that everyone had a fair chance to enjoy the festivities. It was a day filled with joy and memorable moments for all. Well, today an Easter egg hunt was held at Myrick Park just for our furry companions. The 4th annual Doggy Easter egg hunt went off with a bark. With over 2,000 Easter eggs hidden, more than 130 eager dogs participating, the park was alive with wagging tails and happy barks. The event featured 4 exciting rounds of egg hunting, each filled with hidden treats for our furry friends to find.
The best part about today is watching all the dogs have a great time. It's so fun to be able to socialize and meet all the fellow dog lovers in our community.
The event organizer says the event completely sold out this year. Coming up on News 8, how the Israel-Hamas war is affecting Easter traditions in Jerusalem. Stay with us. That's up next.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash back on Tundra Hybrid when you finance through Toyota Financial Services.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to work in the yard, tackle a project, or enjoy family time, we get you the right products at the right prices. Right now, Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with $100 spent on Estate lawn fertilizer, like Estate Weed and Feed, $34.99. Bags of Miracle Grow potting mix, just $14.99. And all men's and women's Carhartt pocket tees, 2 for $30. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Biden administration continues to authorize the transfer of billions of dollars in high-powered weapons to Israel, including 2,000-pound bombs and F-35 warplanes. That's despite ongoing concern for civilian casualties in Gaza. They're part of contracts signed long before the Hamas attack on October 7th. Today, thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters marched in London, demanding an end to the war in Gaza. And in Jerusalem, Easter usually draws Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land, but not this year.
On Good Friday, Christian pilgrims filled the ancient alleyways of Jerusalem, praying and singing as they walked the Via Dolorosa, in English, the Way of Suffering.
Christians believe that around 2,000 years ago, Jesus walked this route through Jerusalem, carrying the cross to the hill where he was crucified.
But this year, the procession was smaller than usual. Many stayed away because of the Israel-Hamas war. Kurt Blackwelder is a minister from North Carolina who made the pilgrimage despite the violence.
I wish we could all come together in one spirit, one belief. The trouble here, I understand, it's biblical.
Jerusalem is a contested city, a holy place for Jews, Muslims and Christians, claimed as a capital by both Israelis and Palestinians. The tiny Christian community in Jerusalem only numbers around 15,000 believers, many of them Palestinian, and their community is under attack. There's been a spike in assaults by ultra-Orthodox Jews, including spitting at Christians and even desecrating this cemetery.
It's very uncommon for people to be arrested.
Father Bernard Poggi is from California, but has lived in Jerusalem for 10 years.
What's your worst fear for Jerusalem?
Our worst fear is that people won't have a right to pray. Our worst fear is that people will be removed. Those who want to come to this holy city to pray, as they are now, are being rejected, that they're not given permission to come.
In Gaza, Palestinian Christians are struggling simply to stay alive. Hundreds have taken shelter inside churches in the Gaza Strip, hoping for protection. But one church compound was hit by an Israeli airstrike in October, killing at least 18.
Holly Williams, CBS News, Tel Aviv, Israel.
This week, the International Court of Justice ordered Israel to allow the unhindered access of humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. Coming up on News 8, how the 2017 solar eclipse could potentially be affecting your eyesight. That and much more coming up on News 8. Stay with us. That's up next.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space.
But for years, China's been lowballing their prices, so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
For the second year in a row, Chevy Equinox has been ranked by J.D. Power #1 in new vehicle quality for compact SUVs. In other words, it's really good, right from the start. Chevy Equinox.
Do that again.
Connected by OnStar. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models, or get $1,500 cash allowance. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance.
Visit HometownChevy.com.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. If you're looking for a tractor, stop by Wood Sales and check out our lineup of Coyote tractors. Subcompact, compact, and utility tractors. If it needs doing, Coyote tractors will get it done. Get 0% for 84 months or cash rebates with standard rate options. Coyote tractors at Wood Sales and Service. Experience the Wood Sales advantage of service before and after the sale. Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
Introducing Ultimate Precision LLC, your trusted partner for precision craftsmanship. From interior to exterior, our expert painters bring life to your vision with impeccable precision. Our masonry and building restoration team breathes new life into the old, preserving history for generations to come. We're the masters of tuck pointing, securing your structure's integrity one brick at a time. Ultimate Precision LLC, where craftsmanship meets perfection. We're here to deliver the ultimate precision.
With tax return season upon us, shop and order now. Drive in and shop Wisconsin's best furniture store. Choose from our huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and recliners. Get one for Mama or Papa Bear. Awesome discounts on power reclining furniture with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift. If your bed is getting tired, try out our hybrid, all foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available. Choose from our new and closed-out dressers, chests, and nightstands to match. Celebrating 30 years of community and business. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Texas teacher has announced his bid for the White House, and his name, literally anybody else. Literally anybody else, formerly known as Dustin Eby, legally changed his name to run for president. The U.S. Army veteran said he was fed up with America's options between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. He's working on securing 113,000 signatures from non-primary voters in Texas to get his name on the ballot. But if literally nobody else fails, he's encouraging people to write his name in as a neither option. The 7th grade teacher says his name isn't a person, it's a rally cry. He is campaigning to make healthcare and education accessible. The number of measles cases reported in the U.S. has now almost hit triple digits. Latest data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows 97 reported cases as of Thursday. The CDC says in more than half of the cases, patients were hospitalized or had to be treated for complications. Just over half of all reported cases were in children under the age of 5. Federal health officials say the majority of measles cases were in people who are unvaccinated. And all 18 states have reported cases this year, with roughly half the cases in Chicago. There were 58 measles cases reported in the U.S. last year. Americans from low-income backgrounds are eating too much salt, and it's leading to serious health problems. That's according to a study published in JAMA Network Open. It shows nearly 80% of black and white low-income Americans are consuming sodium levels above the recommended daily amount, which is linked to cardiovascular disease deaths. And these are scans from a person who watched the 2017 partial solar eclipse for 20 seconds without proper eye protection. Doctors say it burned a crescent shape into her retina, which she will see as black for the rest of her life. The total solar eclipse now just days away. Eye doctors say it's critical to wear special purpose solar filter glasses labeled ISO 123122 compliant. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Greg Barnhart for a look at our forecast.
We have some wet conditions coming up here for maybe the second half of Easter, and then it continues to Sunday night into Monday, maybe even Monday night too. Showers and then probably periods of rain coming Monday into Monday night. Not all day rains right now, and that could change as the system begins to approach the area. But for Easter, really it's going to be the cloud cover. The temperatures overall not far from seasonal. Upper 40s for Eau Claire. Off and on cloud cover. There could be some peaks of the sun in the afternoon further north you go. For La Crosse, same story with the cloud cover. It'll be there in the afternoon hours. 51, which is about where we should be this time of year. The rain chance starts to increase towards the afternoon. If you look at the big picture, cloud cover overnight is going to keep the temperatures fairly comfortable for this time of year. Mid-30s to the south to the low 20s. A lot of this precipitation shows up here. It's probably not going to reach the ground. Still kind of too dry. Even throughout the afternoon hours, you can see some of this tries to work its way in. We'll see if some of this actually can reach the ground. So spotty shower, even a few breaks and clouds up to the north. Then in the afternoon, as you get temperatures get up into the 50s, we'll probably start seeing more activity to the south and even a little activity to the north spread over the area. So it's a lot of hit and miss, not an all-day type afternoon rainfall, and that'll continue the trend as we go into Sunday night. Actually, we might actually see more clearing skies briefly as we go into Sunday night as the main system begins to approach from the south. So southern areas will probably see more wet conditions going Sunday night. A little bit drier as you go further north. In fact, maybe even partly cloudy skies as you go much further north until Sunday, until the system begins to approach from the south. Big picture shows all these waves are kind of ejected from this low that's been sitting out to the southwest. So here comes one coming through. We'll see multiple ones kind of right along this jet stream. So it really gives you an opportunity chance forward. But if this jet kind of sinks further south, that will change the track as we go in. The biggest one is going to be Monday night into Tuesday. This main system begins to approach, forming a low to the south. If this progresses even further south, we'll see less than chance of precipitation. So areas north of La Crosse, not as going to be as wet going to Monday and Tuesday. South, a little bit story there. We'll actually see if we get any type of snow that continues to go on potentially for Tuesday as we go into Tuesday morning's commute. As we look at the big picture overnight tonight, just going to see cloud cover going to be the story. Temperatures holding steady in the 30s to the south, the mid-20s to the north. Tomorrow, we're going to see that rain chance start to increase at least to the southern areas, low 50s to the upper 40s. Cloud cover with that rain chance going on. And then if we look at the 8-day forecast, it gets wet until about Tuesday. Potentially for some snow there Tuesday morning, breezy behind it with that north wind. And then we got 50s and potentially 60s, even 70s as we go to the later half of the next week into the weekend.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up in sports, opening weekend and the MLB continues. Brewers going for win number 2 out in New York. Kate has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
If you're ready for a new kitchen, then you owe it to yourself to visit the board store during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show. This is the design center where our designers put it all together for you. Visit our flooring showroom, see all of the possibilities. Visit our kitchen showroom and see all of the styles that are available to you. Then return here and put in your countertops, put in your fixtures, put in your knobs, and design that kitchen that's just right for you during the Early Bird Home Show, only at the board store. Call or visit soon.
It's here, the new Modular One Ultimate Seating Solution at Home Furniture. Okay, so you're shopping for a sofa or sectional. You want a perfect fit. So how exactly do you do that? Well, the Modular One does exactly that every time. Choose from 6 versatile functional pieces starting at $449 in 5 great colors. Pick what you need, combine, adjust. That's it. Your room, your way. The Modular One, exclusively at Home Furniture.
We have payments for every budget here at Chrysler Winona. Lease a 24 Ram Crew Cab 4x4 for $469 per month. A new Jeep Wrangler 4xe Hybrid, just $479 per month. And a new Jeep Compass Limited, just $289 per month. So stop by today to Southeast Minnesota's only locally owned Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram dealer at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
What a weekend of sports action we've got, starting with the Brewers. They were going for win number 2 of the season on the road against the Mets. Now, in yesterday's season opener, things got a little chippy as new Brewer Rhys Hoskins continued some old beef with an old rival. Well, today, Hoskins showed why every Brewer fan should be excited for the new first baseman. We'll pick things up in the first inning. Milwaukee already with 1 run across, and Hoskins is going to bring in a few more. Gets one down the third baseline, gets a little help from the wall. 2 runs coming to score, and Hoskins is in with an RBI single. Later, third inning, now 3-1, but Hoskins gets all of this baseball, sends it to deep left field, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Hoskins as the former Philly is causing chaos in New York. But Hoskins wasn't the only one having fun. Fourth inning, Harrison Bader sends one out to left field, but check out Christian Yelich off the wall, and Yelly throws a rocket into second base. Turang makes the tag. Defense coming in clutch. Seventh inning, Hoskins at the plate, and the Mets have had enough. Ramirez throws behind Hoskins, and that's a no-no. He would be ejected from the game as Hoskins has the Mets in a meltdown. Ninth inning, Abner Uribe in to close it out, gets the strikeout, and that's the game. 7-6 the final. Brewers with their second win of the season. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow. Twins down in Kansas City up against the Royals. Pick this one up in the 7th inning. Twins down by 1. Bases loaded for Christian Vasquez, but that ball not going to get through the infield. Kansas City turns the double play and escape the bases loaded jam. Next inning, man on third for Byron Buxton. He hits a chopper over the head of the third baseman. 1 run comes in to score. This game is all tied up. 9th inning, 2 men on for Vasquez, looking for some redemption, and he's going to get it. A nice line shot out to left field. 1 run scores. The Twins take the lead. A few batters later, it's Byron Buxton. He cranks one down to left field. 2 runners come around to score as Buxton is in with an RBI double and blows this game wide open. Twins would close it out as they get the win 5-1. UWL split their home opener yesterday with UW-Platteville, but today was a different story. The Eagles won both games by a combined score of 26-4. That brings their overall record to 11-4 on the year and will play at home again on April 9th. Just a quick recap of yesterday's college basketball action. The Marquette Golden Eagles fell short to the 11th seed NC State in a heartbreaker. Marquette just couldn't get their offense going, but they kept it close, but could never get over the hump to really make the comeback. NC State has now won 7 straight games dating back to the ACC tournament, where they needed to win the entire thing just to make it in. And now we're down to the final 8 teams. UConn and Illinois were tied at halftime, but the Huskies started the second half on a 30-0 run to get the win. And then just a few minutes ago, Alabama took down Clemson as the Crimson Tide advanced to the Final Four. And then tomorrow on WKBT, Purdue hosting Tennessee and the NC State Wolfpack up against Duke. In the women's NCAA tournament, things are heating up as they are now down to their final 8 teams, and we've got a big rematch of last year's national championship game. Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes up against LSU in the Elite 8. I'm going to go ahead and put my must-see TV stamp on this one. It's set for Monday night at 6 o'clock on ESPN. NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Championship tied game with 5 seconds to go, and Malik Willingham, game winner. Minnesota State Mankato takes down Nova Southeastern and our national champions. Former Onalaska Hilltopper Tyrell Stutley is on the Mavericks roster, and now Minnesota State is just the 3rd school in all NCAA levels to win both the women's and the men's tournament, joining Central Missouri and UConn. NBA action, Bucks on the road taking on the Atlanta Hawks. No Dame in this one, but that didn't matter much. Chris Middleton putting the moves on the defense, pull up mid-range, knocks it down for an 8-point lead, and then it's Bobby Portis going to work in the post. Spin move, fade away off the glass for 2. Then, of course, Giannis getting in on the action. He's backing down the defense, spins to the glass for the bucket and the foul. Milwaukee with a 14-point lead at the break. 4th quarter, Bucks looking to close it out. Giannis, nice pass to the corner. Malik Beasley, that's good for a 3. Bucks get the win, 122-113. Milwaukee now with just 8 games remaining in the regular season, and then it's playoff time. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select Sierra 1500 models.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Features in Holman is giving you the chance to win free food. Head over to news8000.com and enter the Menu Madness sweepstakes. Pick your favorite menu items each week from Features in Holman for a chance to win weekly prizes.
How would I describe Features in Holman? Food, family, and fun. For food, family, and fun, make it Features in Holman.
Yeah! Now there's a winner.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to work in the yard, tackle a project, or enjoy family time, we get you the right products at the right prices. Right now, Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with $100 spent on estate lawn fertilizer, like Estate Crabgrass Preventer, $32.99. 20% off select Fiskars garden and hand tools, and 35-pound bags of Blaine's Golden Harvest bird food, just $12.99. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese. Meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Now, a story about the Easter Bunny. No, not that one. Talking about real rabbits here. Take a look.
Just before Easter, Ben Vandeveer, a father of 2, found himself
in a hair-raising predicament.
You tell your kids that you're going to look at a house full of bunny rabbits, and that dominates the attention and discussion for the day.
Last year, 9-year-old Delphine and 5-year-old Adrian visited relatives who had a bunny. Since then, it's all they talk about.
Let's go.
Which is why Ben decided to take a leap of faith.
The little black nose.
Heading to a rabbit rescue just north of San Francisco for a little bunny bonding.
Good girl.
Save a Bunny founder Marcy Berman says a lot of parents get their kids bunnies for Easter, but raising a rabbit is a lot of work.
My good girl.
It's why rescues get full about 2 weeks after Easter, just as the novelty of having a bunny wears off.
It's been a super crisis in the Bay Area, and it's probably only going to get worse.
According to PETA, about 80% of rabbits bought for Easter will die or be abandoned within the first year.
These rabbits are not wild, and so when you set a bunny free, you're just really feeding the wildlife.
To try and combat the problem, Save a Bunny now offers a foster to adopt program, essentially giving people a trial run for bunny parenthood.
She's about a year old.
At the end of the day, the Vandeveers fall in love with Yvette, a mini-lop rabbit with floppy ears. Are you excited about getting a bunny?
Yes. Sure. Yeah.
As for Delphine and Adrian, they're jumping for joy now that they've found some bunny to love.
Isn't it pretty?
Itai Hut, CBS News, Mill Valley, California.
Oh, just a great story there. Doesn't it make you smile? Well, we'll have one final look at your forecast when we come back.
Expect more from local politics this election year. Go to news8000.com/elections to hear from the candidates themselves. Complete and fair. News 8 Now.
Things have sure changed since Osseo Automotive had its roots 100 years ago. But one thing remains the same: our commitment to service and great deals at Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet. We have a huge selection of new Ford F-150s in stock, like this new demo F-150 for just $48,400. Or financing as low as 1.9% for 72 months. Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select VX and L Series tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months. Contact your Kubota dealer for details.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Introducing Ultimate Precision LLC, your trusted partner for precision craftsmanship. From interior to exterior, our expert painters bring life to your vision with impeccable precision. Our masonry and building restoration team breathes new life into the old, preserving history for generations to come. We're the masters of tuck pointing, securing your structure's integrity one brick at a time. Ultimate Precision LLC, where craftsmanship meets perfection. We're here to deliver the ultimate precision.
We have a situation.
Boom, 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 let's go!
I want you to share everything with me.
I made a commitment to serve. It has been the greatest honor of my life.
Final check, we have the rain chances for Sunday afternoon for Easter, but that rain chance continues into Monday and Tuesday. We could see some snow Monday night and Tuesday. We'll keep track of that for your Tuesday morning commute. Otherwise, we got the 60s, maybe even 70 coming later next week.
Well, March Madness, men's tournament kind of winding down. I got UConn.
UConn, I mean, they looked good tonight. 30-0 run in the Elite Eight. I mean, that just doesn't happen.
No, that's insane.
It's crazy.
Unheard of. Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8. We'll see you tomorrow night.